Hey everybody, Tthe here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. As you may remember, I dedicated yesterday's video to Petty Monster. The reason I did that was because, well, A, she's awesome, you should check her stuff out. But the main reason why I did that was because one of the movies I watched yesterday, I kind of watched for her to let her know what I thought of it. And also she gave me a really cool shout out in her last video, so I, definitely wanted to return the favor. I don't usually do, dedicated bought and watch videos, but, I did that one, and I certainly had no intention of doing one today. But I think one is due. So I'm going to dedicate this bought and watch video to God Horror. I'm sure we all know who he is. If you don't, I'm going to put a link in the description down there to his channel. You should definitely check him out. He's awesome. And the reason I want to give him props and send you guys over there is because he's been having so many issues with YouTube lately. Just last week, they deleted all his videos. They were all gone. So he's started from scratch, uploading his videos again. Then today, all his subscribers are gone. Not the people who subscribe to him, but all the people he subscribed to, all gone. And he apparently tried to start resubscribing to people, and he got to nine people he was subscribed to, and then all of a sudden he couldn't subscribe anymore. He would click the subscribe button and nothing would happen. So he doesn't know if it's a glitch with YouTube or maybe he has a hacker. He's not sure, but basically if he was subscribed to, or even if you were subscribed to him, go check out and make sure he's still subscribed to you. And if he's not, send him a link, send him a comment and let him know that he needs to resubscribe to you. He actually put up a video, 3 videos talking about his problems. And in his last video, he did say that if he was subscribed to you, send him a comment saying, please sub me, because he just needs to, kind of keep track of everybody who he was subbed to. So definitely go check out his page. He's awesome. If you haven't seen his stuff, definitely check him out. He does great stuff. He is the king of horror. Awesome, amazing horror collection. He's the best horror collection I've ever seen. He knows everything there is to know about horror movies. He's just definitely definitely a gorehound. Just the king of horror. I love watching his stuff. He does great videos. Definitely sub him, check him out, and again, if you're having any issues with his site, or his page, and maybe you're not subbed to him anymore, he's not subbed to you, it's YouTube messing with him, so definitely sub him back, or, like I said, send him a message. So hopefully everything works out with him. I hope he doesn't have to make a new page. He was talking about possibly having to make a new page so he can, try to avoid these problems, and hopefully he doesn't have to go that route. Hopefully everything works out, because he's awesome, and he doesn't deserve all this hassle. So let's get down to what I bought and watched. Today was a pretty good day. I know yesterday I also said that I had to kind of put a hold on my buying because I spent a bunch of money on Monday buying some stuff, and then I just didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't want to go too crazy buying stuff. But I came into some money today. It was only $70, but still, hey, $70 is great. And I decided, why not spend it all on movies, because that's what I do when I get money. So I went on a little mini shopping spree at Walmart, and I got some good stuff. Some sets I've been looking at, some random titles I've been looking at, the $4 titles I talked about yesterday, that I passed up on, definitely grabbed them. So let's just get on to it. First thing I picked up was a Brady Bunch of movies. This is 4 Brady Bunch movies, comes with a Brady Bunch, a Very Brady sequel, the Brady Bunch in the White House, and Growing Up Brady. I already owned a Brady Bunch movie and a Very Brady sequel. I've owned them for years on DVD. Love them. They're sitting in my collection right now. But I have yet to buy the Brady Bunch in the White House, which is probably a really crappy sequel. I think the only 2 actors that return are Mr. and Mrs. Brady. I can't remember their names, but they're the only returning actors. I mean, I don't think any of the kids are returning actors. They might be, but I don't think so. None of the really super famous kids returned. But so I never watched it. I'm sure it's horrible, but I'm a completist, so I wanted to own it. And Growing Up Brady is something I've never had any interest in watching. I've seen it, but I've always just kind of passed it up. And actually, it got really good reviews on Amazon. People say they really liked it. I have no idea what this is about, though. It's apparently based on a book that Barry Williams, Greg Brady, wrote, just talking about what it was like to grow up as a Brady and all his wild adventures and everything. But it's a movie. Apparently it's a movie based on that book, but it's not a documentary or anything. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to make of that movie and what it's going to be like. I'm really interested to see how they went about making the movie. But it got really good reviews, so I'm probably actually going to check it out because after reading the reviews on Amazon, I'm actually very interested. So again, picked up the set. I already own the first 2 titles, but it's an awesome set, so I had to grab that. Then I got this 4-movie set of Cabin Fever, Cabin Fever 2, The Descent, and The Descent Part 2. I already own Cabin Fever. I actually just bought this on VHS a couple weeks ago. Then replaced it on DVD like last week, and now I'm rebuying it again. So I own way too many copies of this. But I wanted to pick this up because I really wanted Cabin Fever 2, and I've been interested in seeing The Descent and Descent Part 2. So, I actually watched The Descent and Descent Part 2 tonight, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But great set. I'm very glad to have it because Cabin Fever rocks, and I'll probably watch Cabin Fever 2 maybe tomorrow because I really want to see it. Then this set's pretty cool. This is the Smokey and the Bandit 7-movie outlaw collection. This comes with the first 3 Smokey and the Bandit movies, and then the 4 TV movies, which is Bandit, Bandit Goes Country, Bandit, 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 Beauty and the Bandit, and Bandit, Bandit, Silver Angel. Never seen any of those 4 movies. I mean, I've seen the first 3. Never seen any of the 4 TV movies, but again, as a completist, really want to get this set. I already own the first 3 movies in the franchise collection that Universal, the franchise collection Universal put out. So I've owned them for a while now, but just want to get this awesome set to replace them. Totally glad I have like all 7 movies in the. I mean, I guess technically the 4 TV movies aren't really part of the franchise per se, but the completist in me really wanted them. So very cool set. Very glad I got it. It's only $13 at Walmart, which is a pretty good deal. Then for those $4 titles I passed up yesterday, got them today. Got Presumed Intimate. Presumed Intimate. That'd be a whole other movie. I cannot say this word. Presumed. There we go. I gotta really say that slowly to get it. Presumed Innocent. I've never seen this. Heard good things. I'm a big Harrison Ford fan, so I definitely want to check this out. But it was just a blind buy for me, so hopefully it's good. Also grabbed The Rookie with Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen. Another blind buy. This got kind of mixed reviews on the internet. I've seen some people say it was awesome, some people said it was pretty bad, but it looks interesting. I like Charlie Sheen movies. I like Clint Eastwood movies, so should be interesting. And now I own 2 movies called The Rookie. And then I got I guess it's pronounced Papillon. Papillon. I don't know. I know you're all probably thinking I'm an idiot now because I don't know how to pronounce the name of this. It's probably I know this movie's like sort of famous. A lot of people know what this movie is because I have heard of this movie, so I feel stupid I don't know how to pronounce it. But I really look forward to watching this because I mean, Steve McQueen and Dustin Hoffman together in a movie. If this sucks, I'm gonna be amazed because there's no way sticking those 2 actors together in a movie can be bad. This has got to be awesome. So really looking forward to checking this one out. I might watch this one tomorrow too because this is like this is something I've wanted to see for a while now. So I really look forward to checking this out. And then this one was $5. This was The Pelican Brief. Again, another blind buy. Haven't seen it. I like Denzel Washington. I like Julia Roberts. So it's probably good. I don't think I've ever seen a Denzel Washington movie I haven't liked. He's a really good actor. Everything he does is pretty good. So I really look forward to watching this. Again, another blind buy. Nothing about it, but I've heard about it. Sounds interesting. So I'll be watching that soon. And then another Denzel movie I picked up today. Book of Eli and Blu-ray. This movie was awesome. Saw this in the theaters. Really liked it. Kick-ass twist ending. Really, really good. If you haven't seen this movie, you should. It was awesome. I guess the why am I drawing back? Oh, Mila Kunis. She's like really only problem I have with this movie because I love her. She's beautiful. When she does like more comedic roles, I really like her. But then every now and then she does these more like serious roles, and it just doesn't work for me for some reason. She just doesn't play that really serious role well to me. I think she comes off a little cheesy. I don't think she's like really an actress meant for those kind of roles. I think she should just stick to the comedies because she's really good at them. But at least it's eye candy. I can't complain about that. So anyway, fantastic film. You should definitely see this. Again, like I said, the ending's pretty awesome. Pretty good twist ending. Badass movie. Check it out. And then for the 2 movies I watched, like I already stated, if I can find them here. There we go. I watched The Descent and The Descent Part 2. Since I'm dedicating this movie to, dedicating this video to God Horror, I figured I should definitely watch some horror movies. They were good. The Descent was actually a really decent movie. Really enjoyed it. I won't get into any of the backstories because, it does sort of play a little bit of a role, but not really. It's basically just these girls, all like really good friends. They go spelunking, get caught in this cave, creatures attack them, and the craziness goes on from there. So, you know, pretty simple story, but like I said, there is some backstory with the girls and stuff, and it does play out in the movie, but really good. I'd recommend checking it out. I mean, it wasn't anything super fantastic. It's just a pretty standard, you know, horror monster movie, but if you like horror, you're probably going to like it. So I would recommend checking out The Descent. Is there anything else I really want to say about that? Nah, I guess not. Cool death scenes, I'll give it that. And I don't just mean with like the people dying. They kill the monsters in pretty cool ways too. So if you like gore, you might want to check this one out. I mean, it's not super gory, but for the death scenes, I was actually pretty impressed. And then The Descent Part 2. It was alright. You know, if you liked The Descent, I would say check it out because it wasn't bad. It was a decent movie, more good death scenes, and it picks up immediately right after where The Descent picked up. The two survivors of this, they got the same actresses back, and they are in this one, which I think is cool. I hate when like they change actors around in movies, but no, they're back for this one, so totally awesome. So I'd recommend. Again, it wasn't as good as The Descent. The Descent was awesome. This was just alright. But if you like The Descent, you should check out The Descent too, because it does pick up, like I said, immediately right after The Descent. It's like, you know, direct continuation, so you can watch one movie and right into the next one like I did, and it makes perfect sense. It just, I mean, they go back into the cave looking for... Alright, I'll explain the story. The main chick lives, obviously, and they send out a search party looking for the other girls in the cave, and the cops think she killed them, because she has the blood all over them. She's not really talking about what happened, and these girls are missing, so they think she killed them. They go into the cave looking for them, or at least looking for the bodies. They take her with them, and sure enough, the creatures start attacking them again. Turns out, you know, not only did she live, but the what is her name? The Asian chick in the movie. Juno. She lives too. Well, I mean, spoiler alert, she does die in the movie, and actually this chick dies in the movie too, and actually everybody dies in this head too, which I thought was kind of a cool ending. Sorry for the spoiler alert. But yeah, so the Juno chick's alive too, and she's, you know, battling and kicking ass down there. So, like I said, all in all, Descent 2, it was alright. If you know, Descent 1, definitely check, Descent, definitely check it out. Good movie. And then, like I said, if you feel like it, check out Descent 2, because it's a direct continuation and it's not bad. So that's it, guys. That is all I bought and I watched today. I like my little mini shopping spree. I love coming home with a bunch of stuff. Like I said, you know, some of the sets I bought, I did own titles in them already, which is kind of weird. I usually don't buy sets where I already own some titles, but you know, I liked the movies they came with, so I'm glad I picked them up. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, go check out God Horror's website, or his channel, because he's awesome, a lot of good stuff, and like I said, he's having issues, so, you know, go show him your support. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.